Hello everyone, in this video I am going to create a cute little monster king in the app Hipaint. So I am going to use all the basic brushes given by Hipaint. I am not going to create something any new brush for this. So I am going to use the basic brushes and I will show you how to create a cute monster here. So here first I am using the ballpoint pen brush to draw this shape for our monster, and when I drop color there comes a little gap between the shape I created and the fillings, so I have to fill that gap. So I did that, and here you can see I use the vertical mirror ruler, symmetry ruler, to where we can draw only one side and it will be reflected on the other side as well. So I'm using that, so that's why I able to draw at one side and it gets repeat on the another side. And now I'm going to draw the legs, and if anyone want the full video, means usually I upload videos with a little bit fast. It's like a time-lapse video because I feel like my audience get bored of 40 to 50 minutes video, and I think they will skip that video. So I'm just scared of that, so I don't create a usual timing, means a realistic real-time artwork with the full recordings. It takes like 30 to 40 minutes minimum, but if you are interested in watching the full tutorial which lasts for at least 1 hour, then tell me in the comments below, so I will create full length video without any editing or time lapse. So here you can see I use short hair brush from the materials to create cute purple hair for our monster. So this art is entirely going to be creative. The color can be very creative. You can try any color you want, something with a high contrast so that it looks better. So here you can see pink and blue go well with each other, so I'm using purple at the back side and at the lower level of the hair, and at the top of the hair I'm using some pink, bright pink, so that it goes well with the blue color. So yeah, we got some hair, and now again I'm going to draw eyes. So again, going back to my ballpoint pen brush, for almost all the shapes I use this ballpoint pen brush. In any video you can see I use this is more comfortable and gives exact shape with perfect sharp edges. So I recommend you to use that brush if you want to get the perfect shape. And yeah, I'm drawing the eyeballs. And so to avoid using so many layers burden my tablet, I usually prefer using transparent lock transparent pixel option in this Hipaint app. So what I do is in a layer, if I want to add some not so much details, like a minimal shadow details, then I use that lock transparent pixel app option in that layer. Then I use that details, I add that details. So in the same way for this blue color eyeball, I'm going to do the same thing. Just switch on the lock transparent pixel. I'm using the dry grass plant brush, and like this. So our eyes, so the eyes of this monster are going to be like very glowy, radiant, with so many different colors So I want it to be very vibrant, and you know it should be highly focused. So for that I'm adding so much line details, also some glow details here. So here you can see I'm just creating another clipping layer for this and adding this highlight details. And for highlights I usually use add blending mode, that gives a very good glow to our art. Now you can see there is huge difference in the way the eye looks. And we can add a little bit of darkness here and here. So, and many people ask me which is the best Android app for drawing, and I will definitely create a video about this. But to keep the video running, I wish to talk a little bit about that. So when it comes to best app for drawing, I prefer all of these that I use, whether it is IBS Paintex, Infinite Painter, Hipaint, all have its own pros and cons. All have its own style of brushes that is lacking in another app. And when it comes to IBS Paintex, I go always when it comes to typography design. For more textured design I go for IBS Paintex, because it have so many beautiful highly worth filters. If you are following me for a very long time, you will know how much I use those filters, like bevel inner filter, that parallel filters, 3D shadow filters, all those things. I really love that filters. So for that things you can go for IBS Pentex. And obviously for materials they provide, that is really good for adding some background details, textures, so that are very good in IBS Paintex. And when it comes to Infinite Painter, yeah, I like it, but not up to the level I like IBS Paintex, because Infinite Painter don't have the text feature. So I more often prefer adding some text, creating some text type of graphics. So we cannot create that one in Infinite Painter. But when it comes to repeat pattern for repeat pattern design, or for wallpaper or digital paper, for all these things you can definitely try Infinite Painter. They have very good canvas, what we can say, design, especially it designed especially for creating that repeat pattern. If you go inside that Infinite Painter, you can see there is some usual canvas and for the pattern. So if you want to create a repeat pattern, just click on that pattern and you can instantly create a repeat pattern very easily. So for that I go for Infinite Painter. And Hipaint is the new one. I'm using this for like, I don't know exactly, like 4-5 months now. And initially I was not happy with the interface, and now day by day they're adding so many new features, updates, text, all those things. Now I really like this. We can see there are some beautiful brush here. In this video itself you can see I only use the basic brushes that is provided by the Hipaint. So it's up to how we make use of that brushes. Also I love creating animation in Hipaint than any other app. Like IBS Paintex also have the animation features right now, but I go for Hipaint when it comes to animation. the interface very neat and easy to maintain, all the things in Hipaint. So yeah, each have its own goodness, so choose wisely based on your purpose what you're creating, and you can learn all of these three apps very easily. I create so many tutorials on all these three apps, and more or less all the performance have similarities with one another, but the brushes changes how our app visual, like where we can find the brush, eraser, all those things. So it varies from one app to another, but the basic details like clipping, masking, and filters, not exactly filters but blending modes, all those things are similar to one another. So you can learn all these three apps easily and go with all three apps. So yeah, we have almost done the basic details of our monster, and now I'm going to draw a big cute mouth with some big teeth, sharp teeth, like animal teeth. And my I feel like my recording is a little bit shaky. Yeah, here you can see I'm just adding some sharp teeth, keeping it sharp as much as possible. Also, I keep it cute. So yeah, our monster is smiling. Also, I'm adding tongue here. So if you are a beginner and don't understand what I'm doing, please tell me in the comments below if you want me to make a detailed tutorial video. I tried some uploading some live videos, like it lasts for 30-25 minutes, but that videos didn't go well, so I thought it feel bored for the audience to watch the full video. You can tell me in the comments if you want me to make that, so then I will make a full video. So basically I want to use these things, like for adding very little bit details I go for lock transparent pixel option. Just I will be on the same layer where I add, for example I added the tongue. In the same layer I just switch on the lock transparent pixel, and using any textured brush I add some dark shadow details. So, and for the body shape of the monster, you can see it is very big, and I want the shape to be remain as it is. In such case, if I have some confusion whether to add these details or not, then I use a clipping layer for that layer. Instead of adding all the shadow highlight details on the same layer where we had the shape, we can use the clipping layer so that we can try some different shadows, all the things, and check is it good or not. And if it is not good, just hide that layer, so no worries. So in that case I use the clipping layers, and these are the two major things. And another two things are shadow and highlight. So for shadow I use a linear burn blending mode clipping layer, and for the highlight I use add blending mode clipping layer. That two things. Colors, when it comes to colors, I randomly choose the colors based on how I wish. So I usually like high contrast color combos and dark details. I like those dark and very bright color combos. For example, here you can see I use very dark blue color here and some bright purple, bright pink color, and also some aqua blue color for the eyes. So this gives some dark and light color combos. Usually I create all those videos in such style. um, no I usually like this style, and rarely I try creating light color combo um, artwork. But usually I keep the background or the character, any one of these, very dark, and another one became very light. So here I'm using the dark background and also adding some lightness, light details here. So almost my character is ready. It's a cute little monster with a crown at the top of his head. He's happy about this. Also, he's excited about something else. What is that one? Is some lights, say like you can call it as fireflies flying all around him. So I'm going to create that concept here. He's somewhere in the forest, jungle, or something, somewhere in the field, like. So I'm going to create that concept. So I'm going to add grass at the top layer, so like this, adding the grass. So he is in the field or the forest, somewhere in such a nature oriented area. And now to add some fireflies details, I'm using the fluorescence brush from light. Yeah, this is what he's excited about more than having the crown. Here you can see I also tried adding a glitter monster, but I'm not happy about this, so I deleted that layer. And here you can see more fireflies on this side, left side. Then I want some more bright pink. Yeah, adding some more darkness on this side. So I'm almost going to finish this artwork. I hope you like this tutorial. I've created a few more monster illustration on the same app. So if you want to check my Hipaint playlist. And also tell me in the comments video what are the types of illustration you want me to create. Almost done. Just adding little bit of color variation to the monster so that it is not only blue but also a little bit a shade of pink, purple, and all these things. Now again I'm going to add little more colors at the background, some pink, purple color. Yeah, almost done. I'm going to export this. Hope you like this tutorial. Not an exact tutorial, but if you want me to make, I will definitely make. Tell me in the comments below. So yeah, hope you like this illustration. So subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.